up guys, Maryam here. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. In today's video, I'm doing a full face of first impressions. I dug through my PR. There's a lot of new makeup out there and I want to test everything out. I want to play with makeup. I want to have fun with it. Everything that I'm going to be applying onto my face today are things that have never touched my face. These are things that I haven't even swatched. It can go either way. It could be a good look or it could be a disaster. We'll see what happens. Today I have lots of brands to play around with. I have Maquillage, I have KEVYN, I have some CoverGirl and Catrice, I have some BECCA, FENTY, Mother Pat McGrath. You guys, I even have a brand new lash curler. So this is very exciting. With that said, let's get into this video. Remember to subscribe if you aren't already. Hit that notification bell. I am really hyped right now. I need to simmer down. Okay, let's begin. So, starting with face base, I have this new One Step Correct Kitten Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Primer. Woo! That is a mouthful. Looks like a very interesting swirly type of product. Matches my nails. I like that. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one because it definitely has some like lavenders and some greens and also some clear jelly. Ooh, comes out kind of more like lavender green. So right now on my face, all I have is the Fenty Beauty Sunscreen Moisturizer, which is why I'm kind of glowy because it's also the end of the day. And I did step outside today, but I wasn't wearing makeup. So although my face is clean, it's not like super duper clean. Okay, this whole thing is literally green. I don't think I was looking for a green color corrector. I was literally just trying to go for a primer. Anyway, this is what we're working with here. So let's see what happens. Huh, I guess this is kind of nice. I'm looking at my mirror over here, not at my monitor, and I'm seeing that all this redness that I had around my nose and around my cheeks from my acne breakouts are actually getting balanced out because of the green. So that's nice. However, I'm not gonna apply this green to this area around my mouth, which is already very, very green naturally. I'm also gonna try to avoid this under eye area. I don't want that to look sallow, but honestly, for some reason I was expecting that to be crappy. When in fact, it feels kind of nice and light and also kind of silky. I don't know, didn't that just kind of perfect my complexion? Like I'm no longer red in those areas where I was flushed. It's almost like I'm wearing a sheer layer of foundation. Speaking of foundation, for foundation today, I have this Catrice Clean ID Hydro BB Cream. 99% natural ingredients, vegan, non-comedogenic. I got light warm, tan warm, medium warm. Medium warm looks good. Looks pretty good to me. It's an ultra hydrating tinted beauty balm with shea butter for a radiant natural complexion. Skin loving texture diffuses the appearance of little imperfections. For that myself, oh, they spelled that wrong. It's myelf, but better feeling. Who wrote this? Myelf? I don't know about you guys, but spelling and grammar like really gets to me. I know I shouldn't say anything. I'm not from this country. English isn't my first language. I was not born here. However, if I ever own a beauty brand and someone makes a packaging mistake like that, let me simmer down. Alright, so I'm just gonna use this foundation brush that I love, that has touched my face before, which is why I love it. Laura Lee Los Angeles L11 foundation brush. So good. Ooh, I'm actually noticing up close that that STILA primer has a little bit of luminance, and this Catrice balm, it's oxidizing kind of light. Do you see that? So every time I go over an area, there's like a lighter pattern that occurs. That's a bit weird, but the texture is nice. It does seem to be blurring and smoothing my imperfections. My skin on this side of the face is doing a lot better this week than this side of the face. I don't know what happened. Maybe I slept wrong or something, but literally I broke out in so many different places. And it's been so frustrating because the moment that one pimple would heal, another one would pop up. Skin gods, do you hear me? All right, this balmy BB cream foundation thing is taking a little long to blend out. Almost feels like a foundation sunscreen or sunscreen foundation. Feels like you gotta put a little muscle into it. I don't feel like working. Not when I do makeup, no. I mean, I get it, it's sheer. You know, I'm obviously gonna need to use some concealer to cover up all these areas. Overall, it looks pretty good. Is it something that I will reach for often? Probably not. I have better BB cream foundation situations in my stash. I'm gonna go for this KEVYN Glass Glow Face Illuminateur Visage. in Solar Quartz. This is pretty. Just gonna take a smidge of that. So the people at KEVYN Beauty sent me a massive PR package with the book, Making Faces, that I already have. It's somewhere behind me. And now I have a second book. I don't know, maybe I'll do a giveaway. What do you guys think? Comment below, let me know if you want the book. At first touch, this feels like lip gloss. I mean, it glides like lip gloss. It definitely gives you that glass skin illuminated kind of glow. I like it. It feels a little bit oily, not too sticky. Not as glossy as I imagined. All right, let's add a little gloss on this forehead. Definitely a contender for the permanent stash. So for my concealer today, I have this BECCA Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I have it in 2 shades. One is light to medium and the other one is medium to deep. But yo, how is this deep? This is like literally beige. Gonna take the medium deep. Ooh, that is nice actually. I'm wondering if they have more shades than just these 2. Because the texture of this really goes with the texture of the Hydro BB cream and also that glass glow. I don't know why I'm always expecting everything to be bad whenever I do first impressions videos. I'm always like, this is gonna be shitty and I'm gonna hate it and I'm gonna talk so much crap. And then I'm pleasantly surprised. Maybe, I guess, if I set the bar low, then I get surprised. Yep, that's it. Okay, in the concealer category, we have these 4 Clean Fresh concealers. I'm gonna grab the shade medium. I really just wanna cover up this guy. This guy is annoying. Ooh, maybe that's too light. All right, let's try to diffuse. Ooh, no, too light. Too light, girl, too light. Okay, let's go a step up. Let's see what happens if I use a little medium tan. Still kind of light, huh? Yeah, I know, I see it too. I'm gonna go for the tan now. Looks like a better color match for my cheek. I'm just gonna use that same brush and just kind of blend that in. All right, let's go ahead and cover up these 2. That cooperated. I mean, where's the spot? It's gone. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use this delightful brush from Rare Beauty. Did you guys see my review on Rare Beauty? If you didn't, you should watch it and I'll plug it in up here. But yeah, this brush was one of my faves. It reminds me of the Pat McGrath concealer brush, but it's a little bit more affordable, which is great. And look how it just made everything look so dewy and well put together. All right, so I am looking a little too dewy for my own liking. I know you guys like to do, but I'm an oily skin girl and this type of dew only lasts for about 20 minutes on me until it starts looking really disgusting, very cakey, very oily, and very unflattering. So I absolutely must use powder to tame my oils. Today I have CoverGirl's Clean Fresh Healthy Look Pressed Powder. I have it in translucent, in medium, and also in tan. I'm gonna go for the translucent because I already have a lot of different products going on. I have a lot of different colors. Just wanna press everything down, set everything in place, and forget about it. So definitely for my under eye and for those breakout areas, I'm just gonna use the translucent, which I hope is good, because if it is good, then it might be like a cheaper version of the Pat McGrath one that I love to use for the under eye. So let's see. Not bad, you guys, not bad. Very brightening, very like lifting. I always like to brighten this area under the eye and to the nose. You see how it just looks so much more perfected than here? Wow, powder, you surprised me. You see how it's like not disrupting my makeup at all? Kind of like that. I think I'm liking the way that the tan ochre is looking too. The undertone seems to be promising, as I like to say. So let's see what happens if I use this as a powder on its own. Oh, that is honestly not bad at all. Sure, it gives like a hint of color. It's a very natural looking color. I specifically just wanted to use it right here just to blend this area a little bit. In my monitor, I'm still seeing that lighter concealer that I used before. So I'm just trying to hide that just a bit. I'm liking this whole shift. It's working for me right now. Okay, I haven't hated anything, and that's a little perplexing. Let's move on. Brows. KEVYN is what I got for the brows. The packaging on this pencil is actually really cool. Very slick and chic. It doesn't actually have a cap or a top. All you have to do is just twist it up, and boom, here's all your product. And that is a lot of product for a little guy. And then on the other side, we have a little brush spoolie. I think this is cute. The shade that I'm using is called Dark Brunette. So it's almost like a black, but really it's just a cool brown. So this is the shade that will work for you if you have black hair, or if you have really dark brows, or a deeper skin tone and you want more definition. This is really nice. I'm gonna brush that out ever so gently. Hearing some raindrops up on my roof. Sounds so romantic, but I'm not in a singing mood, so don't get me started. I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. Ooh, this is really nice, you guys. Very, very, very easy to use. Genius packaging, just like boom, boom, done. And it comes in multiple colors. I also have brunette as opposed to dark brunette. Let's see how that compares. A little warmer, huh? Look at that. Let's see, what if I do a couple of strokes with that? Really lovely. You guys, I am so intrigued right now. So I opened up this package from my friends at GERARD Cosmetics because I knew that they had some new colors of their eye primer and base. And then I kept digging and look what I find. Find a pair of really dramatic lashes by Bella & Co., a Black-owned business that specializes in beauty products at an affordable price. Okay. Then I found this really innovative looking piece of jelly. I'll be honest with you, at first I thought this was marmalade and I started salivating, not gonna lie. So this is actually called a gem blender, soft non-absorbing makeup blender from Destiny Godly. This is a hygienic, hypoallergenic, easy to use, cleanses with 1 drop of oil, won't absorb makeup or germs. What? Start with 1 drop of liquid or cream makeup, tap to blend out, add more as needed. Can also be used to set and bake. What? I'm gonna try this. Look, it's like jelly. And last but not least, we have some eyeshadow palettes from the brand INDI Cosmetics. And look at these bright colors. How gorgeous. Wow, thank you, GERARD Cosmetics. This is really unexpected. Honestly, I wasn't gonna do an unboxing with any of the products that I showed today, although they were kind of waiting to be unboxed. But this one, I feel like I might need to show it off on Instagram because it's really intriguing, especially this thing. So speaking of GERARD Cosmetics, here they have some new shades of their clean canvas eye concealer and base. So we've got the white, we've got the medium one, we've got the fair, and we've got the cocoa. All right, so I'm definitely gonna be using one of those bases for my eye look today. First, I have to actually figure out which eyeshadow I'm gonna be using today. So I have lots to choose from. Let me show you my options. First of all, we have this whole bright thing from Makiage, which is an Israeli brand. Whoa, oh, look at that. Cool packaging. What is this? Why does this feel like it needs to open up? Why are we wasting space here? It doesn't open up in any way? It's just there for nothing? That's weird. Okay. These colors are nice. I've seen them before. Purpley, lavendery. That's an option. Also have another palette. This one's called Neon Rage. So this better contains some bright neons. Let's see. Ugh, this little element again. Why only 6 colors in this giant package? I mean, honestly, we could move these over and we could fit like 2 more rows here. Come on. The colors are pretty. That's an option. We also have from NARS. Well, NARS actually has a new Climax mascara, Climax Extreme. And with the Climax Extreme, it looks like they also now have an eyeshadow palette. Let's see. That's what it looks like. Basically like every other NARS palette. Nothing new, nothing different. For the moment of truth. I've seen this before many, many times from NARS. Also from House Labs, also from NYX. Yawn. What was I saying? What else we got? Come on, give me something better, Pat McGrath. Give me something good. Can I see something funky? Can I see something I haven't seen before, please? All right. So here we have Mothership Rose Decadence palette. Ooh, pretty, 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 but doesn't it look just like this? Why do they look the same? I mean, I know the quality on this is going to be so extraordinarily superb. Pat McGrath never lies. Is dip into all of these, you know, and kind of just see what works and what makes sense. I like these INDI Cosmetics palettes. They're really, really, really fun and vibrant. Although, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how interested you guys are in INDI Cosmetics. I'm just gonna lay out all of these in front of me. I'll just see what happens. Gonna use this tapered blending from Sigma X Trend Mood E35. Gonna pick up this peach shade from Mothership Rose Decadence. This shade is called Peach Dusk. Love that name. And let's just go ahead and stamp that on. That's really pretty. Prettier than I was expecting. Like I said, the mother doesn't lie. Brush is also really nice. Trend Mood. This is a much nicer E35 brush than I'm used to from Sigma. All right, so I'm just gonna add this little wash of Peach Dusk all over my eye socket. Kind of like that. I just like paused for a second. I started looking at this palette, flip it and reverse it, and I swear to you, I thought I was losing my mind. Look at these names. Read them backwards though. That is Vegas backwards. That is blah backwards. Mop Mop More is actually Rom Pom Pom. Holy crap. That is a lot for me to take in. It's your for minute. It's your for minute. Okay, you know what? They got me. I gotta use this palette now. Where's my eye base? I'm gonna use the white and this dirty brush. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut a crease. I haven't cut a crease in a minute. Did you hear the crickets in the room while I was cutting that crease? Me too. How nice is this GERARD Cosmetics base? So good. I've never used the white before. First time. All right, what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to dip this tiny little chisel fluff into this flip it and reverse it palette. This shade here, no dab. Not dab. Anyway, it's badonk backwards, so it must be utilized. 'Cause I don't know about you, but I'm an ass man. I love me a badonk. All right, the shadow's really soft. Perhaps too soft for a brush, but I really want it to be precise right here where it counts, in that cut. Let's dip back into Mother Pat. Use this tiny MAC 228S brush and this shade here called Pink Champagne, and I'm going to add that to the inner portion of my lid space up to the cut and kind of blend with that shimmery white. And then for the outer portion, I want to do this shade here, which is called Fuchsia Flame. Looks a little more grapey to me than the fuchsia. I don't know, all this together actually kind of seems to be working. I like the soft cut crease situation that I have going on. Nice, nice. All right, there's a bit of fallout, but luckily the shades are so light that it doesn't really matter. Bit of creasing under my eye with that BECCA concealer. Also a bit of creasing around the nose. Everything else is looking fine. I'm gonna grab this Morphe brush, similar to the MAC brush. This one is Morphe M326. And this shade here, just like a matte hedonistic rose. And I'm gonna sharpen that line right outside of that outer corner. And also kind of creeping into the inner portion just a little. Just add a bit more color, blend that up. So the fact that these eyeshadows apply so nicely and blend so nicely is proof that Pat McGrath's shadows reign supreme. I feel like we get the point here. Everything is good. It's working. We like it. It's nice. Boom. Done. Let's actually dip into this Neon Il Maquillage. I'm gonna go back to that Morphe brush. I'm gonna pick up this purple shade. Why isn't it coming off of my eye? Oh, I see. So this is one of those shadows that is best applied with a finger. It's got a little bit of that tackiness to it, so it's kind of harder to apply with a brush. So I'm just gonna apply whatever I just picked up on my finger and just gently stamp it. Not my preferred method for such a bright eyeshadow. I far prefer to be a little bit more precise with a color like a purple and use a brush rather than my finger, but you know, trying to make it work. Let's see if maybe I can do a little something with a precise brush. It's okay. It's applying, but it's not really impressing me much. That don't impress me much. All right, but overall still it's looking kind of pretty. All right, what else can we do? How about a little something on that lower lash line? Something from here. Add a little bit of that, whatever's remaining on the brush. Yeah, nothing too serious. All right, this was just okay for me. I don't know, it didn't really hit the spot, you know? This one, also okay. Cute with the names, but a lot of brights. You guys, I have a whole Dominique Cosmetics PR package. Beautiful Mess is what this collection is called. Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. This is by my girl, Kristen Dominique. So these are her new liquid eye paints. Blendable, buildable, foolproof way to express yourself in just a swipe. Choose a matte, shimmering, or multi-chrome finish, whichever suits your mood. Okay. Got Electric Soul, which is a multi-chrome purple green. We have a metallic. We have a matte mauve. Ooh, let's try that matte mauve. Dot a bit of that onto the lower lash line. And let's blend that out with something blendy. I mean, yes, absolutely. So smoky and so easy to do that. And it takes so little product. Just because I was very conservative with it the first time around. I was being a little bit of a shy girl with the shy girl color. So I think I decided what I want to do for my eyes. I picked up this Electric Soul liquid eye paint in multi-chrome purple / green veil. I'm gonna use this Laura Lee Los Angeles liner brush, L20. I'm gonna scrape up a bit of that product from the wand, and you guessed it, I'm gonna line my eyes. I'm playing with makeup today. There's no rules, there's no rights, there's no wrongs. That actually kind of worked. And yes, let's wing it out, why not? All right, okay. That was necessary. Next thing I'm gonna do, pick up this liquid liner, breakup proof liquid liner from Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna etch out a black wing right underneath that green. Wow, this Wet n Wild brush tip looks identical, but smaller to the same brush tip of the Rare Beauty liner, which also makes it identical to the KVD tattoo liner. I'm personally not a fan, but they are better than the felt tip marker types. All right, I'm struggling here just a bit. I feel like this was not really a good choice for me. This liner is okay, but I guess it's hard to use it over existing products. So it'll probably be really nice on just your skin alone. But if you have multiple eyeshadow layers, primers, and then a metallic shadow like the one that I just used from Dominique, it's gonna be a little hard to use this one. I'll keep it though. Lashes time! KEVYN, you've got an eyelash curler that I'm going to use. Look at that, and there's a little extra rubbery thingy. This is going to be my filming room eyelash curler. Ooh, this one's stiff, but it works. I still prefer my Laura Mercier, but this isn't bad. It could be my backup. I'm not really in the mood for lashes today. And outside of these Bella & Co lashes, I don't really have any new lashes lying here. So I'm just gonna stick to a mascara today. All right, Honest Beauty, what you got for me? I'll be honest, never used Honest Beauty before in my life. I mean, I know about it. I know Jessica Alba started it, so it's her beauty line. Oh, that's cool. So it's got like two little separate compartments here. So on one side we have a mascara, and then the other side we have a lash primer. Let's do that right now. Cute. Does anybody actually use lash primers? Do we care for them? I always felt like it was such a tedious additional step for lashes. And I've never seen lash primers at Sephora. I always saw them on like drugstore mascaras, like the L'Oreals and the Maybellines. Is this doing anything? Is this priming anything? I'm not really seeing a major difference here. I'm not really seeing this primer go on to my lashes. So to me, it's kind of a useless step. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that and head straight to the mascara. Okay, skinny little brush. But maybe that primer did do something, because typically these skinny little brushes don't coat my lashes at all. But in this case, they're kind of coating my lashes. I can see my lashes in my monitor. That is a good sign. I think it's time for some blush and some lips. I also think it's time to wrap up this video before it gets too damn long, you know? All right, so for the blush, we have more KEVYN. Ooh, that's beautiful. Ooh, that's lovely. And this is gorgeous for every day. I'm gonna go for this Grapevine Rosy Plum. Just looks like it would complement my eye creation here. Got a cute little mirror. Oh, kind of want to go a little bit lower on my cheek today, and maybe a little bit more forward. So I do have that gloss here already. So I'm almost gonna be contouring with this. I'm gonna grab a bit from the light side and just add here. Oh, so lovely. That was a great choice, Maryam. For the lips, I have lots of newness from Fenty. First of all, I have Underrated and Unmatched from the Holidays collection. I also have these new glosses, also from the Holidays collection. Look at this one. Ooh, not for this look, but you know what I mean. Also, we've got an Uncuffed. Actually, you know what? This is what's gonna help me decide. I have these 3 lip liners, also from KEVYN, New Naked, Carnal, and the last one being Divine. That is what I'm liking, and that is what I'm feeling right now. All right, Divine it is. All right, let's go for gloss. I'm gonna go for this Cake Shake from Fenty. Looks like a nude with lots of silver sparkles, and I'm generally a fan of Fenty's gloss bombs. I feel like they're so beautiful. Super glossy, super long lasting. And this, my dears, is the look. Using all first impressions, just new makeup that I got in the mail, playing around with it, touching it, feeling it, smacking my face with it. Let's see, nothing really disappointed me, even though I was so looking forward to being disappointed, if I'm being perfectly transparent with you guys. I feel like new makeup is usually a hit or miss, and let's face it, everybody likes drama and everybody likes negativity, so I was certain that I was gonna find a bunch of products that I didn't like that made me look horrible. And in fact, I actually didn't. Everything really performed pretty well. I would say I like this look. It's a little colorful, a little subdued, a little me. And I honestly had a really, really good time putting this video together and slapping all this makeup on my face. So with that said, I am going to zoom on out so that you can click on my next 2 videos. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Remember to subscribe if you aren't already. Mwah.